For months, landowners have made their positions crystal clear.
I can promise you, I will fight you tooth and nail, and you will never step foot on my property.
Developers with the Public Service Enterprise Group want to build a high-powered transmission line through 70 miles of private land in Baltimore, Carroll, and Frederick counties. It would provide electricity to data centers in Virginia. But when landowners refused to grant the company access to perform environmental surveys for the project, the company asked a federal judge to intervene.
This really comes down to, property rights. And do we have the ability and do we have the authority in this country to prevent people from coming on our property if we do not want them?
In a 50-page decision, a federal judge ruled today that developers do have the right to perform preliminary studies on private property and granted its request for a preliminary injunction. In his decision, the judge wrote that the Public Service Enterprise Group has established that in the absence of conducting these surveys, PSEG risks a level of delay that will almost certainly entail some prospective financial harms. The judge also determined that without it conducting the surveys, developers risk missing government deadlines, which could put it at risk.
It is untenable to think that 117 landowners will lose their property rights, even in the short term, for the purpose, again, of these, quote, non-invasive surveys, of which we still don't have details on.
The project has yet to be approved by the Public Service Commission, but developers insist the surveys are critical to finalizing their case. In a statement from the Public Service Enterprise Group, a spokesman writes, "We appreciate the court's careful consideration of the facts and application of the law in this matter. We are currently reviewing the decision for the next steps in the process." But Joanne Frederick, who leads the group opposing the project, says an appeal is likely.
It is, again, untenable and unjust that hardworking people across Maryland will have to put up potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars more to protect our property rights. And that seems wrong.